I've been wanting to play this game for a while. This is a murder mystery game. FMV. Made by Tim Fallon, of all people. You may know Tim Fallon from his amazing work in retro video game music. Yeah, all the NES OSTs and the, is it Amiga? Is that what I'm thinking of? I think Amiga as well. The most beautiful bald man. Second to Patrick Twitch. That's me. This is a fun one. If you're thinking, not Mario, you're right. Fuck off. The rest of the cool people can stay and watch a fun game. See you, Cherry. Sleep well. Something interesting. I cannot click options. Oh, it doesn't mean options like change game stuff. It means these are your options. That's the title. A/V options. Okay.
Huh?
Thanks, Empire.
Patty the Ballboy Guy.
Patty the Ballboy Guy.
No hair, no hair.
It's game over.
Patty
My
the
dick's
Ballboy
hard,
Guy.
and I'm ready to see some Patty on Contradiction. Vamonos, children. This
Patty
is
the Ballboy Guy.
Baldness is a property of gaming.
True.
Doesn't have any hair.
Patty the Ballboy Guy.
No hair, no hair.
It was the bald man with the patty spin in the kitchen.
Patty the Ballboy Guy.
GM Pilot, thank you for the biddies. Troclos, thank you for the tier 3 44 months. I appreciate yous. Thank you both. Appreciate you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's watch the prologue. Shh, movie time. Shh.
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine,
Can you
a
pause it?
PhD student found drowned at
pause.
midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton Village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
Answers. Time for answers. Hold on. Case background info. Instructions. Start game. I'm noticing some issues. Is it because I have the controller plugged in, maybe? I was able to click watch prologue. Could we get subtitles on? Motherfucker, I can't get the game to run. Shut the fuck up. God. I will pull this car over. There. What if I exit full screen? No, that doesn't work either. I can't even click exit game. Okay. Let's try again. Ah! The victim. Kate Vine was a PhD student found drowned midnight last Friday in the lake woods near outskirts of his... I report... Yeah. Oh, we just heard all this. This is like the exact monologue we just listened to. Okay. Instructions. Kate Vine drowned in the lake woods just outside Edenton Village last Friday night. The game starts 1 week later on Friday at 5 p.m. You can guide Jenks around the village 2 ways. You can follow the direction arrows to move to adjacent locations, or open the map and select a location marked with a pin. When you're waiting at a location, you can open your inventory and scroll through your collected items, which includes physical objects and information Jenks has collected. Physical items can sometimes be used. A hand symbol is shown, which you can select. You can also see previous replies to each item by either clicking beneath the description or pressing the left controller button. You see the magnifying glass. It means Jenks has seen something interesting. Press the investigate button to see him find out what it is. If he can, he'll collect the item and it'll be added to your inventory. Some locations, you find one of the villagers you can interview. After Jenks introduces himself, you get the opportunity to ask them about any item in your inventory. When they've replied, the panel beneath the inventory shows a summary of their reply. You'll see this every time you select that item. Now you can start looking for contradictions. These must be from the same interviewee, but from 2 different items. When you select a reply, it will be added to the contradiction box on the right. Pair 2 contradictory replies and watch as they turn green and Jenks interrogates the suspect. This will lead to new information, often new chapter, progressing the game an hour at a time until you reach midnight. New chapters introduce new scenes and often open up new locations to explore, find things to find and suspects to meet. If you get stuck, first make sure you've asked everyone about all the items in your inventory. Take a visit to the call box in West Lane. Jenks will speak to the chief inspector. Should we get a clue as to what to do next. You can also try tips from the main menu to help you through the game. These will advise you on what to do next and when to call the chief. If you're really stuck, try a cheat. This will give you a big clue. It'll be added to your cheat count. Try not to use so many. Alright. Here we go.
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton.
I remember this.
I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes
Bet
a
her
strong
driving
case
license was found
that this was
elsewhere?
suicide.
Maybe.
But the verdict overlooked some curious
That'd be
details.
weird though, right?
Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's
How
system.
strange.
Where did she get it?
Where did she get
Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic
Where did
love
she
of
get it?
danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's
surprised it
village
doesn't say
pub, the
Rebecca.
George and Dragon. As yet,
Rebecca.
she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton Village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university.
Well, if it's followed by a
After
vowel?
completing
Oh,
his
is that how
degree
it
around
works?
18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
Rebecca's pub. Welcome to Edenton Village. Click the arrows to move around the village. If you see a magnifying glass, try to investigate button. For Jenks to investigate. Okay. Inventory icon, collect items, include both physical objects. Okay. To the pub then. Knock on the pub's door. Why would the pub not be open in the evening? Alright. Going up North Lane, here we go. Along the path, sure. I'm gonna investigate. I'm gonna investigate.
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
It sure is. Which one's the inventory button? Try using this. I'm trying. No use for the silver key here. Sorry. Fair enough. Oh, it's the opposite direction. That's cute. Knock for Simon.
Is it Simon?
Yeah.
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
little suspect.
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all
Jenks.
this about?
There was a death in the village.
Jenks.
Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's so quirky. I love him.
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Oh, he's so quirky. I love him.
Just come through.
His face is contorting weirdly, and it makes me happy
Is it okay
to
with
watch.
you?
Oh, this will be fine, yeah.
Do you want
Yeah.
anything? Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
First interview. First pick an item you want to ask about, then click Ask to see Jenks ask about it. When you've heard the reply, you'll see a summary of what was said in the box at the bottom. Simon said blah blah blah. He also blah blah blah. And he said blah blah de blah. That's great. Clicking any item you've already asked about shows a summary of the replies beneath. Now click any reply to add it to the contradiction box on the right. You can add 2 replies at the same time. Simon said he last saw Kate on Friday during the Atlas meeting. Now you can start looking for contradictions. Find 2 contradicted replies and add them to the contradiction box. If they go green, sit back and watch Jenks interrogate your interviewee. Isn't worth asking Simon about the silver key. Alright, let's visit Emma.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
It's only a few questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
That's all for the moment. Thank you. Just knock on the window for Emma. Simon always answers the front door.
That is so funny, dude. Oh, knock for Emma. Pardon me. Oh my god, that's so funny. Mind if I come in and ask a few questions? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Alright, that's all the time I have. I'm done asking questions. Where's the map? Oh, okay. Dars.
Rake him over the coals. Make him pay for what they did to Kate.
Damn. I mean, I'll do my best. Dars. Thanks, Gino Pilot. To the jetty. Ooh, pretty. This game's pretty. I like how some of it's still, like these people are totally frozen in time, but then they add like the lake waves. It's cool. It's kind of like realistic but surreal at the same time.
Have to come back later, I think.
Very well. Okay, let's go here. Nice satchel, nerd. Perhaps the silver key. Nope. Definitely moving? Were they? Hold on. Oh, they are moving. Oh, I thought they were standing still. Jeez. I don't get to go to the post office. Okay. How come I can't use the key anymore? It's like a Why is it like its own PNG that I can click and drag? Pub time? Alright, I missed something, I guess. I couldn't use the key here? Oh. There was more to inspect.
Wow, isn't that interesting?
Isn't that interesting? Target canceled your Switch 2 pre-order? Oh no. Oh no. Condolences. That sucks. Maybe I knock for Emma.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Be back later on, if that's okay.
Happened to me this morning. Well, now I want to check. Let's see. Nothing from Best Buy. That's good. Oh God. GameStop's sending me promotional emails. Please stop. Please stop. Click here to unsubscribe. You've successfully been unsubscribed from marketing messages. Great. I don't think either of mine got canceled. If I get the extra one, I'm doing a giveaway. So what did I miss? I'm already stuck. Will more games like this be suitable for Marvel suggestions? Yeah. Absolutely. Oh God.
Looks like a piece of jewellery there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
Could have gotten it. So the investigate button always shows up in the top right. I was thinking that when I first saw it, that I was investigating that spot, like on the building. But that's just there whenever there's something to investigate. So I have not been looking in the top right. I've been looking at like the actual scenery to see. Okay, so let's check back down here, I guess. Nothing to investigate then. Anything in their house? Aha!
Very trusting, leaving a bike unlocked.
Take it.
Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
Oh. Oh, he's happy about that. Nothing like picking up a screwdriver in a point-and-click game. Absolutely love it. Nothing like picking up a screwdriver in a point-and-click. Oh. I could have asked them questions. That's okay. Now I have more to ask them questions with. Ooh.
Interesting. I thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
This is definitely from her, and could be from no one else. It was funnier not to. I thought that the key was the only thing I had. I wasn't looking at the list of options. That was very funny, though. Mind if I ask you some questions? Sure, come on in. That's all the time I have today. I'll be back later.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Jenks hasn't asked Simon about this yet. Ask about this.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
I love this.
Last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes.
I love his mannerisms. He's so good.
I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
Oh, it's just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
I see. Oh, it didn't. Okay, I thought last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday, and I don't go on Fridays. Maybe it's just this week.
Did you know whether Kate had lost Bliss or not?
No. No, I don't think so.
Oh, God.
I've seen it before.
Oh, the way he looked reminded me of that, the L.A. Noire meme. I was just fixing the tires. Oh my God.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
Only way to get around. I took the screwdriver from you. Can't you tell me about it?
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Oh God, Dane.
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers, except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Herbs.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
Simon told Jenks about his homebrew. Okay. Simon's homebrew. Oh. Oh, old bottles. Doesn't see James very often. Okay.
Recognize this at all?
It does remind me of something. I don't know. I've seen it somewhere, but I don't know.
Okay, that's it for now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? What way wild?
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink
Why?
problem.
How
In what way,
noticeable
why?
was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college.
dog
and when she
statue
started her
thing?
PhD.
Hmm.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this
What
or
dog
not?
statue thing?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broke.
Oh, I know, I keep telling him to fix it.
Okay.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
I don't know.
Ever seen this?
Looks like,
What a joy this is.
that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewelry, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. I'll show you.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. Some wanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I wish I'd
Interesting.
brought a spare evidence bag. Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me, no. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
Snobby. I only drink the finest wine. No, 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 no. No,
Thank
no,
you.
no.
Probably be back later. You know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, how do I do it? How do I do it? Does it have to be from the same thing? Or is it just, that just means I'm not right? Oh, Atlas is college. Okay. I forgot. I was thinking Atlas was like some extracurricular third-party thing, but it's a business course. Okay, never mind.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Wait, hold on. There's something here.
Couple more questions, if that's
Something's
okay.
off here. Something's off here. Hmm. Hmm. No, that's not it. I don't know.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Gilliesby. What up, Gilly Spy? Thanks for 103 months.
How do you feel when I show you this? Bert, I love this game, and I'm so glad you're playing it. Patty Spooky, you're Cole Strimmer, and so are you, Chatty. Are
Don't
you?
compliment. Don't compliment. Don't compliment my chat room. Don't do that. Don't compliment my chat room.
Huh?
And here we see Inspector Patty Jenks disturbing the local inhabitants of the small village of Edenton. Sure he shall find sinister motives among the cottages and fedora-less peasants. Success or failure, this is sure to be a mighty mystery full of
Full of E. Mighty mystery full of E. E. Okay. Silver key no good. I think it said that I couldn't use it here either, right? Yeah. What is the light bulb? Call the chief for an update. You should? I mean, I could. Right? It says I should.
Hello? Chief? It's Jenks. I've questioned Simon Thompson and Emma Bowman so far. Oh, and I found a pendant by the lake, which turns out to have been Emma's. But Emma gave it to Kate. So, chances are Kate was wearing it the night she drowned.
What does Thompson know about it?
Simon doesn't seem to know much.
I don't trust Thompson. Then again, I don't trust Emma that much either. Try and get a bit of background on them, you know, usual stuff. When did Emma meet Kate? How long have they known each other? How long has Thompson known her? Give me a call back when you've got some more.
Thanks, Chief.
I've never done this job before, Chief. What do I do? Okay, so that is just the hint button. Yeah, okay. Got it. Okay. So I didn't use a cheat, but I got a little hint. Didn't really mean to. It just, I clicked the button and it said, you should call the chief.
Thank you.
Okay. Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday. No. Only known Kate for 3 months.
Aha. So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialise with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialise with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
No, not at all.
I don't buy it.
Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock.
Why'd I
Wonder
leave?
if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
Rebecca. Ding ding.
Sorry, what can I get you?
Ooh, she's
Detective
pretty.
Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
She got a fucking rock. Holy shit.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions about Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
Sure. No, alright.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person.
Ooh, good
You could
catch.
tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday.
She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7-ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Damn, it's like 40
Not
bucks.
that I noticed.
Or it was at the time, I
But
think.
she was a strange girl.
Pretty sure the pound was like 2 to 1 to the dollar around this time came out. Around the time this came out.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
No? I haven't seen her license. I just serve her alcohol. I guess it's only 18 there, right? She's in college, though, so it's still close.
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
Okay.
Do you recognize this?
I've seen students wearing them. Has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
But she was wearing one.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
To the restaurant. It's a really quirky place. What the hell? What a weird place, dude. Yeah, Jenks is like crazy characteristic, and everyone else is like, no, I haven't seen her. When you say you haven't seen her, what do you mean? When was the last time you saw her? Oh, it's so good. Oh, behind the pub. Time to dig through some week old garbage. Oh.
A broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Oh, he's just doing his own thing. Enter the outbuilding. The silver key. There it is, Jenks. Good investigative work. The only thing this game is missing is instead of this ethereal, like, chime
I wonder whose
music.
mask this is. Rebecca's or Ryan's?
It should be like real low, smooth jazz for the noir aspect. It's the only thing so
Looks
far.
like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
You need a candle. All right. Rebecca or Rhymes?
Ask you a couple more things, please. Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub, a broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
Ever seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
I bet
Thank
Simon's
you.
gonna know what
Probably
it
be
is.
Back later. Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Not a pub person, but he makes beer.
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
How did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised.
Do you have the Jenks emote? Oh my god.
I think I've still got the...
That's awesome.
This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
Boom.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter.
Hell yeah.
That's it for the time being, thank you. What do you know about Atlas?
Atlas.
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
Can't wait to watch the VOD.
How
Have a
often
good
did you
one,
go?
our meds.
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
Similar course before. Only went once to Atlas. Didn't she not? Yeah, whatever.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Bye-bye. Gotta go, talk to Rebecca about the mask. Hello, Rebecca. Ding.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
I love it.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well,
Go on.
masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student?
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
And when was that?
Last year sometime.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Oh, but I can't pull that out. Last year sometime.
be
like
back later on, if that's okay.
Need a light. I should go check the other places, see if anything's changed since it's been an hour. What was the exclamation point? What was that? Oh, okay, it's open now. Very nice. Into the atrium.
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report. That must be his office.
Okay, so he's not here. Nothing to investigate. The only thing I'm going to investigate is this 3-minute ad break I'm about to take. Head on down to the end of town. Alrighty. Don't want to call the chief. I can figure this out. Down behind the Brandon house. What do we got? Nothing yet. Okay. Are you familiar with Blue Chicago Blues? No. Alright. I'll be back in a little bit. See, after the ads, I take an ad break every hour of stream so that you don't miss anything and there are no pre-rolls. Enjoy all the annoying TTS. Bye. I'm back. Let's talk again.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Alright, let's take a look. Didn't okay very well. I saw Kate last Friday at 7 p.m. Didn't see who Kate was with. $20 for breakage. Very drunk. Hasn't seen the license before.
Okay, that's it for now.
Not seeing anything. Maybe go ask Simon about not being a pub person.
Few more questions, please.
No. Something about never visiting the pub.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Winchester? Is that a movie? So what is the difference between blue and green? Blue stuff written in the notebook? Oh, is that what it is? Ah. Good call. A drink problem. Library on Thursday.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
What's red mean? You don't ask him about it. It's not useful to ask them about it at all. Interesting, no one was in the Atlas estate. Pub is called the Winchester because there's a Winchester gun in it.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Oh.
How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to borrowing clients I don't think are, suitable.
Last Friday at 6:30. No? Kate was very drunk, but she bars unsuitable clients? Last Friday at 7 p.m. Oh, doesn't know who broke the window. Gave $20. 20 pounds. Aha!
So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Oh.
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. It could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with?
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around.
Not realizing Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. But why would she lie about that?
Oh. Didn't think of it. It's a one-off, Mr. Mosty Toast, I'm pretty sure. I think a lot of people here would be very happy if it was part of a series.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Is it Mandus? Welcome back.
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
Oh, you saw Kate on Thursday, huh? Oh. Okay.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Let's go see what Simon has to say.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Hello.
Just went home.
Isn't
Came
it-
here. Just came straight back.
Huh?
Hello. Isn't this a fun caper? I'd like to take a moment to remind you that we can bring you shows like this because of people like you. The Patty Broadcasting Service needs your donations to bring more adventures like these. Anyways, back to our adventure.
Thank you very much, yeah, pal. I went home straight after Atlas last Friday.
Be back later on, if
Emma
that's okay.
definitely lied. She was at the pub on Friday. Interesting. I guess they serve wine at the pub. I don't know why they wouldn't. I already tried that, I think.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I know she's lying, but... Let's go see if we can squeeze a little more information out of Rebecca, who's also lying. She said she didn't know who Kate was with. Kate was there arguing. So if there's something...
questions, if you don't mind.
Kate broke the window during an argument. Didn't see who Kate was with. It's a tough one. The investigator did it. It was Jenks. I like when they make a super suspicious facial expression, even when what they're saying is probably the truth. Hellas. What's up, Shorty Straw?
That's it for the time being, thank you.
I saw your poster. I don't know. Maybe we go ask the chief. I'm a little stumped. Let's keep her moving. Uh-oh. The chief ain't helping. Chief's busy. Alright, it's up to me. It's Guy
A couple more
Roottree.
questions, if that's
that
okay.
whore. Okay, let's go through one by one. Saw Kate in college library on Thursday. Kate appeared to use herself, argumentative, drink problem. Didn't see Kate very often. Doesn't think Kate had lost her driving license. Wait, didn't think she did?
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Interesting. Why would she not think she did? Okay. Gave it to Kate. But she doesn't know Kate well. No, the bartender doesn't know Kate well. Ah, crap. Kate bought lots of new jewelry. Hey, Algrimar. Never played it for some reason. I feel like FMV point and clicks in like 2010-ish time were not exactly like a hot commodity, you know? Can't blame you for skipping over it. Especially a little indie game. Don't remember anything about it. I know Golem's played it. Hmm. Maybe he just doesn't like beer, goes to pub often. No. I don't know.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Know anything about the argument went straight home after Atlas last Friday? Sake at the Atlas meeting last Friday. Okay. Who was James?
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers. Except for James over at Farmhouse.
Farmhouse.
I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
The Farmhouse. Do I get to go to the Farmhouse? I haven't seen the Farmhouse. Where's the Farmhouse? I'm guessing this is these are the only places I can go. There's no Farmhouse. Abbey Farm. Why is this clickable? Why is my mouse turning into a finger all the time? What's happening? Am I clicking something behind the game? Am I clicking on stuff on my desktop? Oh gosh. Maybe the buttons aren't there yet and there will be buttons there later. Like there's one. Is it always the same spots? I think there's something behind the game on my desktop. It's funny. Behind the Brandon house, I have a screwdriver and a dropped silver key, so... you know what I didn't do? I found something there, but I didn't keep going to see... Oh yeah, I did. Stop streaming? You don't want to watch the stream anymore? Oh, Lord Shinjo. I see. I don't think I had an investigate button here. That's what I was coming to check. No, I don't. So it's got to be a contradiction. But I'm having a lot of difficulty finding it.
Bing. A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Didn't know Kate very well. Last saw Kate in the pub last Friday at 7 p.m. Argument between two girls outside. Window broken last Friday at 6:30. Taped over the broken window to make it safer. Rebecca's strict about barring clients. Kate broke the window during an argument. Hasn't seen anyone wearing a freedom necklace recently, but Kate was at the pub and she was wearing it, right? Saw Katie in the pub. Hasn't seen anyone wearing one recently. Okay. Didn't see who Kate was with. I don't know.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I'm so stumped. I'm so stumpied.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
No ideas from chat? Not right now, no. I appreciate you asking. I'm trying to figure it out. Don't hurry up the stream to be entertained. I would rather you not be entertained and watch me be confused for half an hour, okay? I'm not trying to entertain you. I'm here to watch you be bald. Exactly. Now shut up and look at my shiny head. Did I insult you? No, I didn't really care to. You're not worth the effort. Often seem drunk at Atlas. Knew Kate at college didn't socialize. Alright. Claims he hardly ever visits the pub.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
You tell yourself you're not worth the effort. If you keep your own expectations low, then you might just surprise yourself. Doesn't see Kate very often. Went to pub. No? Kate in the college library on Thursday. Visited pub on Monday night with a friend. Knows about the broken pub window. I don't know. I'm so stumped. Dude.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Maybe go look behind the pub again? I guess the only place I haven't been in a while. But I need a light. Ah, the light. Yeah. Ah. Is the chief gonna pick up? Sounds like it's out of service. Public telephones still exist? This game's kind of old. Isn't this game like 15 years old or something like that? Maybe 10 years old? It's not recent. Tell you that much. No, it's not part of a series.
Just a few more questions.
I feel like Emma's lying about Kate's argument. Went home to see parents Thursday night. I feel like that's the lie. Listen to
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
We all went there. She answered very suspiciously. What happened is wrong? Nothing. I'm stuck, man. I will take ideas from the chat room. I don't want the answer. If you know the answer, don't tell me, but I'll take ideas. It's more fun that way. Because I'm stuck. I don't want to take too long on one thing at a time, you know. The sound design in this game is great. For a second, I thought there was a clock like behind my monitor. Jesse Cox is working on a new game or FMV game with the Jenks actor. That's awesome. Good guy, Jesse Cox. Rebecca inconsistent about knowing Emma, maybe?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I don't know that I even brought up Emma to Rebecca. What do the words in green mean? Those are,
Ask about a few more things, please.
physical items that I can ask about. So, like, broken pendant, the card, the mask. And then the blue are, like, things that have happened or things people have said. Ask Simon about the necklace after you found out about it? Yes. I don't know that I've talked to her about Emma. Doesn't know who Kate was. Heard two girls arguing outside. I mean, you can tell two girls are arguing without knowing who they are. Have you gone all about time during the new hour? What? Oh, have I gone all about? This time. Yes. I believe I have. I think. Maybe I didn't. They did Google what the thing is / why the chief won't help. Why won't the chief help? Have I not been everywhere?
Thank you.
Let's go do that. Ah. Dang it. No wonder.
Who is it? I'm a police officer. Detective Inspector Jenks. It's alright, you can carry on if you want to. Let's just go in. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine. There was a death recently
I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
Bit dark.
Bit dark?
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on. Where do you live?
Farmhouse.
And what's your name?
It's James, isn't it? James, isn't it? Well, that explains it.
According to the map, Abbey Farm is across the road there.
Let's go up the steps. Let's peruse their property without permission before I do anything else. Biting in the rainforest. It just walks off. Ooh. You start fiddling.
Picture
with
frames with black painted glass. Very interesting.
I'll ask someone about this. He just walks behind someone's house, opens their greenhouse, starts just picking shit up and moving it.
Could I ask you a few more questions, please? Didn't take you long. Haven't got much time. Just close the doors, shall I?
Snarky.
Where do you want to sit?
Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
Why are you asking me about Kate Vine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why, what did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate. Is that right?
Might have done.
Might have done.
Right. Good enough.
Time to ask you about literally everything.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
How did you know her?
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialise with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
This guy's kind of a douche.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike?
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
This guy has no lust for life. He wants to do nothing besides get fucked up. That's sad. Shoot him and sprinkle some crack on him. Wow, I hope I never meet you.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
Don't think so.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
You've never been to the pub?
Didn't say that. I've been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
3 months. 2 months, 3 months. 2 months, 3 months. Oh, is it a Dave Chappelle joke? Oh, okay. Bet he watches Twitch all day. He does kind of look like me a little bit, huh?
Ever seen this before?
No, should I have?
No, it's okay.
Oh, wait.
Ever seen this before?
No, should I have?
No, it's okay.
Can I talk to you about a murder that occurred a week ago? Yeah, sure, come in. Have you ever seen this before? No, it's okay. It's okay.
Ever seen this before?
No, should I have?
No, it's okay.
Oh, it's so good.
Ever seen one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon, he's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing? Nah. And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
What does interest you, man?
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing?
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Oh.
Now, what's a scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want.
Lets you see into other dimensions.
Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. The mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
What sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind, clearing your mind, communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
I only make them for other people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead, even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Black mirrors and hookah pipes. I wonder what else James is into. Ever seen this before?
No, should I have?
No, it's okay.
No, it's okay.
Be back later on if that's okay.
No, it's okay. Alright. Let's go talk to Simon.
Couple more questions if that's okay. Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's. He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That he's creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she into this
Contradiction!
sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use it?
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Okay, so you just stare like this, and then you see.
See what?
Sorry. Look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work. Didn't work, so.
James was selling them last Friday. Went home to her parents on Thursday night. Uh-oh.
So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Emma.
Okay.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
I saw Kate.
Lima bean.
At the pub we were arguing.
Go on. What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window?
Yes. She did things like that when she was angry.
Smash things?
Yes.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate, but why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
Lent money to Kate because Kate needed it.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Kate smash. Kate angry.
Let's go talk with Rebecca. This is like an Are You Afraid of... Yeah, the lighting, like the weird, like, hazy sunset. Yes, it is like Are You Afraid of the Dark.
A few more questions, please.
There you go.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
No.
Well. Well, I didn't get anything to
Thank
talk
you.
to her about.
Probably be back later.
Because you need like a physical thing or like a note, and I didn't get either of those. So I guess I still need to talk to her. There may be yet another contradiction.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
There's a game just like this? Are You Afraid of the Dark game? I think James is creepy. James selling them last Friday. Knew Kate had bought a mirror. Oh, I missed that part. No? Want money to Kate. Gotta be something else here. Aha!
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because,
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate?
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
Whoa!
And were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Not sure about this. Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
Still didn't get anything. Oh, we're grilling her, dude. We're grilling her. Alright. Know anything about this? Oh, God. It's so good. Here, I'll leave you with a screwdriver. I'll be right back. Bye-bye. It's not worth asking me about the screwdriver. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. It's not worth it. Okay. Has never met Ryan. Went to an Atlas seminar with Simon.
Aha. You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn it back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I, and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it.
Jimbonius.
And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up, and it would have just been a big mess.
Thank you for the 2 months.
So you just argued and what?
I appreciate it.
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
Well, she promised. All right. She's good. I made it to the next chapter.
7 o'clock. So, Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
I'm on it. She pinky promise. Oh.
Ryan!
Yes?
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm conducting an investigation in the area. Wouldn't mind asking you a few questions. Is that all right?
Come in, Inspector.
Thank you.
I love Jenks.
Drink, Inspector.
I'd better not, eh?
So you wanted to speak to me?
I believe that Kate Vine was a student at Atlas.
Kate Vine? Well, yes, she was. All of this has been thoroughly investigated, Inspector. It was suicide.
Well, we have reason to believe there may be rather more to it than that.
Really?
Really?
Well, then, in that case, I'd be prepared to assist in any way possible.
Thank you.
A pleasure.
A pleasure. He's acting. He sure is. Time to ask about all of the things.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday. Then you came straight back with some of the students. Is that right?
Yes, I like to have a glass of port or two after a long day. Benefits of being married to the landlady.
The landlady.
She's seen that night.
The landlady.
Kate.
Oh, Kate. Well, she was her usual self, drunk.
That was usual.
It was for her, yes. I mean, it didn't impair her ability, though. She was a very bright star, lots of potential, very enthusiastic.
So she seemed to be enjoying the course?
Well, as far as anybody could tell, yes.
When did you first meet her?
When she joined, about 3 months ago.
And you hadn't met her before then?
No.
So you didn't suspect there was anything wrong?
Well, do you mean, did I expect her to drown herself? Of course I didn't inspect her. It was quite a shock. Nobody expected that.
Drown herself. Sure, man.
Have you seen this before?
The bubble pipe? I wish I had one.
Not that I recall.
You don't know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No, I've never seen it before, sorry.
Like they never refer to it as, like, an ID.
Does Simon Thompson ride a bike, do you know?
I think so, yes. I think he drives as well, but I might be mistaken.
Oh. Interesting. Finally asking about the bike pays off.
Have you tried Simon's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew? No, I haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
I love the bounce. Watch him bounce.
Have you tried Simon's
I love the neck
homebrew?
bounce.
Does he make homebrew? No, I haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
Haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
Know what this is?
Yes. It's a freedom necklace.
The Chad
It's a symbol that we use on the course. It's supposed to represent freedom from the chains of your ancestry.
Have you ever bought one of these?
I haven't, but I've seen the students wearing them.
No power bounds on that one.
What do you know about the broken window at the back of the pub?
Oh, Rebecca told me about it. I don't know how it got smashed, though. I told her to tape over it. We can't have anybody cutting themselves. You have to be very health and safety conscious these days.
What a sleazy motherfucker, dude.
Can you tell me about this?
Haven't seen that for a while. I had a friend who used to make them for us for the course. He passed away last year.
What does the symbol mean?
It's borrowed from
It's a piece of
paganism.
candy.
It's the symbol of the triple goddess, the mother, maiden, and crone, represented by the waxing and waning of the moon. It's an ancient symbol. It predates Christianity. Some people say that it dates back to Paleolithic times.
And is that relevant to the course?
Well, no. I mean, it's a symbol we dabbled with, but it's not particularly relevant. We don't use it on the course, no.
Sure.
Tell me about this.
It's the first one we ever had made. We had it designed by an agency after we
Was he
spent
producing
weeks
all these
trying
items
to
from? He's got a
find
satchel.
name for this place.
It took you weeks.
Don't be like that, Inspector. I thought it was a rather grand name. Actually, if I'm being honest, I plucked it out of thin air one night in the George while I was having a few gin and tonics. Well, actually, somebody left a book and I stole it.
What a fun thing to admit to a police officer.
Do you know anything about an argument in the pub last Friday?
What time?
I believe it wasn't long after the pub opened.
No. I usually leave for the manor house about 6. I start preparations around 6:30. I like to get a head start.
Have you seen one of these before?
I believe that looks like a scrying mirror to me.
You have seen one before?
Well, I used to have one myself, actually, along with lots of other bits and pieces of that nature. Silly things, you know.
Really?
Yes, when I was in my teenage years, I had quite an obsession with that kind of thing. I was a very somber child, and well, not that you could tell, always playing fantasy games, reading books about that kind of malarkey, you know.
What sort of books did you read?
Well, books on black magic, not the chocolates, witchcraft, satanic rituals, that kind of thing. I grew out of it, of course.
But you're not into that sort of thing now.
Of course I'm not. I don't need to believe in the supernatural, Inspector. The natural world is far more interesting. Don't you think so?
How does he breathe like that? Probably something about the symbol, I would think, but...
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Lots of places left to go. Anyone here? Nope. Can't ask about his affair. No, I need like a piece of evidence to produce in order to do that. Plus, that could endanger me. So, how's the infidelity going? All these mystery games about infidelity. Go ahead into the woods. To the clearing. Oh, we got something. Hello, hooligans.
Not defacing public property, please.
What's it to you?
Well, I'm a policeman.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
It means that you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what? Or you arrest me?
No, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money? What happens if you do something that I don't like? You're gonna give me some money?
Look, I do not have time to discuss it at the moment. Can you just go?
Pathetic.
What a prize brat. But why would he carve that into a tree?
Pathetic.
He's a diehard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye.
Oh boy. I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. I know what's coming. It's like the one thing I know about this game. Like literally the one thing. Oh. Oh. Hello, sir.
What are you? Private eye?
No, I'm a police inspector.
Who are you looking for?
I'm investigating a death in the village.
That student, then. They did one last year, too. Same place.
Did what?
Drowned a student. Ask that psycho about it. He runs that business cult thing up at the big house. Bunch of nut jobs.
Hey, what was the student's name?
Liam... something? Poor sod.
Poor sod.
Atlas's reputation precedes them.
Oh.
I think I might call the station. Find out a bit more about this Liam.
Hello, DCI Jones speaking.
Mike, it's Jenks.
Oh, Jenks, I thought you'd clocked off tonight.
Yeah, the chief's put me on a case tonight, the Edenton girl.
Friday night, you poor sod. I thought that was sorted out anyway.
I wish it was. Listen, are you near a computer?
I can't be. Yeah, go on.
Do you know anything about a death last year? Someone called Liam in Edenton Village?
Don't remember it. Hang on, let's have a look. Edenton Village.
I'm in.
Yeah, Liam Rogers. It's a suicide last year.
Suicide?
Hang on, 2 suicides in 2 years, both in Edenton. I mean, you've got your work cut out, Jenksy.
Yeah, don't I know it?
Right, well, good luck with that and see you Monday.
Thanks, Mike.
See you Monday. Let's do it by the end of the weekend. You're on the clock for no reason in particular. Why is there a ticking time bomb? Why do I have to do it tonight? I don't understand. There's a big game tomorrow, big footy game. Can't miss the footy game. Got to solve it tonight. Can't be helped. Bollocks. Oh. Anyone in the restaurant? Nope. I don't think I saw a magnifying glass either.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Ah, Liam's death.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Why, is it meant to mean something?
No, it's okay. What do you know about Liam?
You mean Liam who took his life? He used to play in a band, Black Rock or something? No, Black Stone. Very gothic. I used to let them play in here sometimes at the weekends. They were quite good.
Did you know there was anything wrong? I mean, why he might have...
No, I didn't know him very well.
Band called Black Stone.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Double check, make sure there was no investigate thing. Okay, we're good. Let's keep walking. Liam who took his life. See, I love you sign. I think so, yeah, with the thumb out. I think so. So every hour, just be very thorough about going to all of the ends. Alright, there's the last one.
There you go.
Oh, he's cooking!
Smells nice. What is that?
Chili pork.
No idea you were a cook.
Oh, no, I used to be more into it. No, I don't do it so much. Used to grow my own herbs and everything.
Not here.
No. At the farmhouse where I used to live.
Oh, where was that?
That's where James lives. Yeah, we used to share a house together. The farmer used to let us use a corner on his greenhouse to grow stuff.
I didn't know you knew James that well.
Well, didn't really get on.
Where are the greenhouses?
But it's just through the farmyard at the back.
Interesting.
Interesting, I guess.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Who did you see doing that?
Someone in the woods, carving it into a tree.
That was Kyle. It's a guy from the course. He's an idiot.
And where does he live?
I can't remember. Somewhere outside the village. The three fingers thing is something the students started doing. It's something from the course. The three freedoms.
What?
The three freedoms? It's from the course. It's a phrase. Free to be free. Free yourself from the things that are holding you back, right? Things that stop you being successful.
What are they?
There's fear of failure, guilt, and a doubting, a self-doubt.
You believe that?
Yeah. Guilt ruins lives. It stops you looking forward. It serves no practical purpose. It's basically destructive.
Right.
That's a little sociopathic.
Free to be free.
Jesus.
Not the most original slogan, but I wonder how far this freedom goes.
Never regret anything. Feel no guilt. Do whatever you want. Move forward.
What do you know about
Liam.
Liam? Local lad. Took his life.
Oh, that Liam. Yeah, I heard about him.
But you didn't know him?
No, I know he went to college, but didn't really know him. It's sad, though.
I'm sad.
Okay, that's it for now.
All right, Emmer.
Thank you.
Here we go. I'm already laughing. This is the one thing I've seen in this game.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
No. Why?
It's okay. Thanks.
If I did this...
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
If I did this...
No. Why?
It's okay. Thanks.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
Hold on.
No. Why?
It's okay. Thanks. If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
No.
No.
What do you know about a student called Liam? Committed suicide last year.
Only that I didn't know him really well.
Okay.
Do you know the phrase, free to be free?
Yeah. It's an Atlas thing. I first heard it when I went with Simon.
What did they say about it?
They said that you shouldn't feel guilty if you do something wrong. I don't agree with that.
No?
No. No, I think you should feel guilty if you do something wrong.
What did Simon think?
I don't know, but I don't think he agreed with that either.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Yeah, maybe. Think about it. I feel like I don't even need to talk to Mr. in the farm man. But we will.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. If I did that, would it mean anything to you?
Ooh, that?
Yeah. It's a Satanism symbol. Satanists use it.
Have you ever seen anyone using it?
Lots of people. Politicians, presidents, CEOs.
Have you ever seen anyone local using it?
Not that I remember.
If I tier 3 subbed, would it mean anything to you? All this is a property of game. Does it have any unknown availability? Thank you very much for the big tier 3 49 months. I appreciate you. What if I did that? Welcome back.
Did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam who died.
You mean Liam who killed himself?
Yeah.
He was in my year, on a different course.
What course was Liam on?
Can't remember, not mine.
What was yours?
Plant science. First time I knew about Liam was when he killed himself.
Right, so you didn't meet him?
No.
No.
Ever hear the phrase, free to be free? Heard anyone use that?
Nah. What is it, a song?
No, I don't think so. Doesn't matter.
Just curious.
Thank you.
Just a
Probably
police
be back
investigator
later.
asking about nothing for no reason. Don't mind me. Time to confront the big bad man. Dude's blitzed. Yeah, the first time you see him, he's smoking out of a hookah. Scryed out of my mind, bro.
Couple more questions.
You want a hit of the scrying mirror, bro?
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
It's a devil sign, isn't it? Is that what you're getting at, Inspector?
This is not something you use on the course.
Of course it's not something we use on the course, Inspector. I don't even know what that could possibly mean, exactly.
That's not what everyone says.
What can you tell me about Liam?
Oh, Liam. You mean the boy who committed... Very unfortunate, isn't it?
Did you know him?
Oh, yes. Well, I say know him. I met him in the pub. Seemed very happy sort of person. Well, I say he seemed happy. He can't have been, can he?
Can you tell me a bit about the phrase, free to be free?
Free to be free, my favourite motto. Well, we teach our students that people, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils, then they're free to realize their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Yeah, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up with the phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
All right. Give me a minute. I need to pee. I drank a lot of water. BRB. Sorry. Wee. That bladder was full. God dang. The sign offensively implies cuckoldry? I would never imply that on Twitch.tv, where cuckolds are a protected class of people. No. But he knows. 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 What do you make of this?
That's all for the moment.
Right,
Thank
I
you.
gotta go talk to the bartender. I haven't talked to her in a while. Rebecca's pub. Hello, Rebecca. Ding.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I did talk to her about this. Not this, though.
Ever heard the phrase free to be free?
Do you mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong.
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
Good old Catholicism.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
She didn't have to, like, walk
Ask you
here
a couple
every
more
time.
things, please.
Let's see. I invented the phrase. Background psychology. I think I tried this. How could he have gone to the pub to meet Liam? Hmm. Hmm. A friend who died last year. Hmm. 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 I don't know. The Mentalist? Yeah, I've heard of it. I think I maybe watched an episode or two with my parents. They're big TV watchers. Used to read about black magic and satanic rituals. Thinks the fingers is a devil sign. Doesn't believe anything supernatural. So confused. Why does he not know the symbol if everyone else is saying it's from the course? And how do I get him to admit it? Jane's a twat. They solved who the serial killer was. Yeah, it's a problem with TV shows when the driving plot point is wrapped up. Interest goes off a fucking cliff. Twin Peaks, network forced them to answer the question that drives the show. What is it? Is it Chuck? Where he's like roped into being a secret agent with like a super hottie, and like the whole thing is their sexual tension, and then they finally get together and the show becomes garbage. Heroes is another one where they save the cheerleader and then they keep going, but like who gives a shit? Yeah, stuff like that. Whenever the apparently Mentalist, whenever they wrap up like the major driving thing, that's like it. 'Cause like, why would you care? You're not looking to like, oh, but now there's a new thing. Like, I don't care. Lost, maybe the same. Never actually saw the end. Lost, no. Lost was just kind of weird. Prison Break, at least 3 prisons they had to break out of. They saved the cheerleader and went to feudal Japan? What? Yeah, there was the writer's strike, yeah. The Lost Apologist, I enjoyed the journey. I did too. I think it was a very fun social thing. Lost was great. Like, I actually talked about Lost with my friends, like, senior year of high school every week. Watch Lost and then get to school and then be like, what do you think is happening? That shit was crazy. Did you notice this? No, I didn't notice that. Yeah. It was a big social social zeitgeist to it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, water cooler aspect, exactly. Every TV show before binge watching became a thing? I don't know about that. I don't think people were going to work and being like, hey, did you catch Seinfeld? Oh, yeah. That Kramer sure is funny. The way he went, giddy up. Hilarious. Maybe they did do that. You see that Law and Order last night? Another rapist. Oh, shit. Seinfeld finale came out, it was huge. Well, yeah, that's different. Dude, they played the Seinfeld finale, like, on the monitor on Times Square, right? That shit's wild. The same plot over and over, Law and Order, but the names are different. Found out my psychiatrist has Dominic Purcell as a patient a few weeks ago. Walked out of the office and there he was. Damn. That's pretty crazy. I don't know what to do. I went around everywhere. I talked to everyone about everything. So now I just have to find a contradiction somewhere. And I'm pretty sure it's this guy. Hadn't suspected she had any emotional problems. A background in psychology? Kind of a stretch. Okay, last Arcade meeting last Friday. Never seen the license, didn't know she lost it. Bird and cage symbol used on the course. Has never bought a freedom necklace. Has seen students wearing the necklace. Knows about the window, not how it got broken. Told Rebecca to tape over it to prevent injury. Mask made by a friend who died last year. Symbol on mask refers to the triple goddess. Symbol not used on the course. Maybe triple goddess. Fingers? No. Village Hall and triple goddess? Okay. Designed by an agency, first poster for Atlas. Atlas name picked randomly. Doesn't know about argument in the pub. Usually leaves for Atlas at 6. Starts preparations for Atlas at 6:30. Does that check out with everything else? Yeah. Black Mirror himself used to read about black magic and satanic rituals. Doesn't believe in anything supernatural now. Thinks the fingers is a devil sign. Doesn't know how the finger symbol could be used. Getting rid of guilt and self-doubt. I don't know. See you, Cole. Have a good one. Hey, thanks, Banjo. My dad would say that Seinfeld was a definite water cooler topic at his work in the 90s. Really? Interesting. I know how that particular finger symbol can be used. Stop. You're gonna make me blush. I'm gonna go talk to the inspector.
Probably be back later.
And I'm gonna hate it because I'm gonna go to the phone, and then he's gonna go, have you tried finding a contradiction? This whole call the inspector, call the chief if you need help thing isn't going too well. Hey, Grace. Alright, I'm taking ideas again. Not answers, because some of you have... Oh, did I go behind the pub yet? Hold on. Greenhouse stuff? No, I haven't been to the greenhouse either.
Simon mentioned another greenhouse on the farm. Must be up the hill over there.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the same one. Ugh. That's what I was trying to connect, Crimson, but it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me. It made me sad. Yeah, just touch the plants.
I wonder if James knows this is here. Don't know what it is, but it'd be interesting to see what he says about it.
Alrighty. James, did you know that you're growing plants in your farm? What? Oh, okay, I'm not allowed to do that. What do you think about this? Ding dong.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
A packet of dried leaves, sir.
Could you tell me what these are, please? I found them in the greenhouse.
Been snooping around on the farm, have we?
It's called investigating, James.
Yeah. It's just mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
Yeah, I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few competitions.
Shit.
Very impressive.
Budding.
So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
Okay.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
I just love the concept of this guy for like 5 hours straight, just walking all over this one street in town, knocking on everyone's doors. What do you think about this bag of dried mint leaves? I don't know. Okay, I'll be back. I'm sure you will. Let's go ask the pub owner about this bag of leaves. Ding.
Ask about a few more things, please.
What do you know?
Do you know what these are?
Oh, magic mint. Where did you find this?
Magic mint.
Salvia divinorum. I used to grow it years ago. It makes you trip.
In what way?
It's a hallucinogenic and legal. Quite a dangerous combination, really.
Do you use it?
Me?
Good old salvia.
No, I don't even take medicines. I like to stay pure.
I like to stay pure.
I didn't expect Rebecca to know about growing drugs. I know she claims not to use them herself, but I'm not so sure. Thank you. Probably be back later.
Bye-bye. What do you think about this? Time to confront the farmman about his drugs.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
See her change her mind in 30 years? Huh?
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum, James?
What's that, skin cream?
It's not a skin cream, no. It's a plant.
Really? Don't know much about plants.
So you've never heard of Salvia?
No.
Aha. So, your degree is in plant science, but you don't seem to know anything about plants.
Well, still got a lot to learn.
So you're still saying you've never heard of Salvia?
Didn't say that.
So you have?
Maybe.
And you do grow it?
Yeah, it's legal, why not?
What do you do with it?
I use it for explorative purposes, meditation.
And does this involve anybody else?
Why?
Do you sell it or give it to anybody else?
No.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just for me, nobody else.
And that's the only drug you grow, is it?
Feel free to go and look if you want.
It's okay, I'll look later.
Oh, I'll look later.
The only drug he grows... I'm not sure I believe that, James. Then again, would someone growing illegal drugs bother growing a legal one? That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Let's go ask if these nerds do salvia.
A few more questions, please. Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's a drug, isn't it?
Yeah. Hallucinogenic drug. Ever tried it?
No, I've never taken any illegal substances.
But it's legal.
You know what these are, by any chance?
No. Sorry. I don't know anything about plants or things like that, but you should ask Rebecca. She used to live on a farm. She'd know.
She'd know. She'd know. She'd
Be back later on, if that's okay. Know what these are?
No. Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
What about this?
Ever heard of Salvia Divinorum?
Salvia Divinorum?
Magic mint, same thing.
Oh, yeah, you mean the drug? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, ever tried it?
Like, once or twice, yeah. But it's not really my sort of thing. It messes with your brain. I've never tried any other drugs either. Well, nothing like that. Nothing hallucinogenic.
A likely story.
Okay, that's it for now.
Simon.
Thank you.
Acting. Simon's a good actor. I think, at least. Time to click 4 more times to go talk to this guy. Oh, only 3.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Do you know what this is?
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
I just thought you might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things, growing things.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Salvia Divinorum?
No. What is it?
It's a hallucinogenic plant. A legal one. At least for the moment.
I've no interest in drugs, Inspector. My job. That's the only drug I need. As trite as that may sound.
Do you know any students who may have used hallucinogens?
No. No, my students aren't interested in that kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone has ever brought drugs to Atlas.
Do you have any medicines on site at all?
No, we're not allowed. Insurance purposes.
No? Damn, I thought I had him. I don't know. Thought that was it.
Thank you.
Alright, maybe now
Probably
the
be back
inspector
later.
will peek up. Peek up, Inspector. Come on, Chief.
Yes, Chief. Bit more news. James Wilson admitted he does know what Salvia Divinorum is, but he claims it's the only drug he grows.
Have you checked?
Yeah. I didn't see anything else suspicious.
What is this stuff, Salvia? What do you do with it? Smoke it?
I'm not sure, but I doubt you could smoke the stuff I found. You'd have to dry it out first. I imagine you infuse it or crush it or something.
Do a bit of research, find out. Does he sell it?
He said he doesn't, no.
I know he's growing it just for himself, Jenks. There's something he's not telling you. Go through your notes. Make sure he's telling you the whole story, will you?
Okay, we gotta talk to
I'll
James.
speak to you later, sir.
Bye-bye.
Gotta go talk to James now. I'll be back. And we'll grill him good. See you after the ad break. Bye-bye. Why must you torture me? Why must you torture me so? How dare you? Thanks for the biddies.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Isle Tide Hotel. 45,000 pounds. £1,000. Had a budget of £6,000. God damn. Is he hiding the drugs in the mirrors? Oh.
Aha. When you say herbal tea, do you mean salvia?
Probably.
So you traded salvia tea with Simon for his homebrew.
So?
So why did you say you didn't give salvia to anybody else? Did you give it to anybody else? How many people did you give it to? Did you give it to Kate?
No.
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So you did give him salvia?
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it. But that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him trying hallucinogenic drugs.
Didn't commit suicide. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what happened.
Okay, so what happened then?
Do you even know about Third Eye?
Go on.
Go on.
You don't know about Third Eye. If you don't know about Third Eye, you know nothing about Liam's death. I mean, forget salvia.
Fine, tell me then.
Third Eye was a cult. We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall. And I got rid of them, single-handed. I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they tell you that at the station?
Okay, start again. They were what?
You don't know anything, do you? Look. They were reeling in students, pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort of crap. Then they were putting everyone through this brainwashing program to make them compliant, and selling them on. It's all there.
What do you mean, selling them on?
Selling them. Like objects, commodities.
To who?
To anyone who could afford them. Top politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen, you name it.
What for?
You don't get it, do you? Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market these days?
No.
Millions. And I'm talking per slave. That's why anyone who stood up to them and threatened to go public like Liam was just killed off. They didn't give a damn.
So you're saying Liam was murdered by Third Eye?
Exactly what I'm saying. That's why I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
I found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other stuff?
It's obvious, you can tell. I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. And I can tell when someone's got ECT damage or when they've been through mind conditioning. It's just obvious. US military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented, you can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
So, did you ever actually go to a meeting?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
From what people said who'd been through it.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it doesn't matter. Why did they close down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight after I put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
But that was just after Liam died.
Yeah?
And do you think that had anything to do with it?
Maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
Okay. Do you mind if I keep this?
Yeah, you investigate it. It'll all come out. Third Eye definitely killed Liam.
I like this guy.
Well, that was a lot to take in. Does
Yep.
James really believe all this stuff? This is the first I've heard about Third Eye. Question is, what's their connection with Atlas, if there is one?
We gonna go find out. See. You like this game, Sea
A few
Priest?
more
I'm having
questions,
fun.
if you don't mind. What do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
Oh, sorry.
Aha. Ryan, you've just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask, then you're claiming you don't know anything about the symbols on the flyer. It's all the same thing.
Oh, actually, yes. Sorry, yes, yes, I do remember that.
So what did you know about Third Eye?
Oh, not much, really. Never came into contact with them.
That explanation was way too short. Ryan's definitely hiding something.
Yeah, he is.
Aha. According to the flyer, this Third Eye group was based at the village hall, is that right?
Was it?
That's where you were based, wasn't it? Yeah, you said you invented the Atlas phrase, free to be free, while you were based at the village hall.
So I did.
So you must have come into contact with Third Eye at some point. You were using the same hall.
Well, I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest with you, Inspector.
Go on.
You see, Third Eye is, or was, Atlas under a different name. Sorry.
Atlas is Third Eye?
In a new improved form, yes.
Oh my god.
And you ran Third Eye?
With Dad, yes.
So you must have known Liam. You didn't just meet him, did you?
Yes, I knew him, Inspector, but don't get your hopes up. All of this has been thoroughly investigated and cleared up.
You've been investigated about his death?
They dropped the case. We didn't have anything to do with it. Well, when I say drop the case, I mean a police investigation is one thing, but what the public thinks is another. They threatened to go public, and then James bloody Wilson started distributing his flyers, and that was it. No choice.
he really did shut him down.
We'd already paid the family an out-of-court settlement.
That's
I thought
funny.
that was an end to it. But then James and his cronies, they wouldn't leave it alone. So we had to close down, buy a new place, rebrand. So eventually, we reopened here.
As Atlas?
As Atlas.
And it worked?
Up till now, yes.
So you knew James Wilson too?
We knew James, but he didn't know us as such. Oh, he was very quick to shoot us down, but he didn't do anything like actually coming to the course to see what he was about.
So James wouldn't know that you were now running Atlas?
Not unless he came to one of our courses.
And how much of all that stuff was true? ECT machines, brainwashing?
I'm afraid that exists only exclusively in the mind of Mr. Wilson. All we do is make better business people.
We
challenge
such
their
a
prejudices and
good
presumptions.
campy villain.
Why don't you come along and
I'm
see
afraid that's
yourself
all in the
before it
mind of
starts
Mr.
sticking
James Wilson.
Excuse me, Inspector. Hello. I can't come back now. Well, you have my car at the moment. All right. All right. See you later. That was Dad. I have to go back. You can come and meet him if you like.
Well, I might come and have a chat.
Come with me.
Dole. Yay, made it to the next chapter. Someone give this guy a cat to pet? Yeah, exactly.
But he lacks imagination. He does, however, believe in the power of the individual, when taught by the right teacher, of course. Ryan! In here. Just coming.
Fuck.
He's through here.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating a death in the village. I believe you knew Kate Vine.
Oh, I thought all this was dealt with, Inspector. You do know that Kate Vine was a gherkin short of a big mad. You do now.
Father.
You must forgive my son, Inspector. He still can't summon up the courage to come straight to the point. So what do you want to know?
Well, a few more questions if you don't mind.
Oh, but I do mind. I'm a very busy man. Try asking an intelligent question. Like, do I mind being quizzed about a once promising student who turned into a useless drunk? Ryan, would you mind leaving us for a while?
I'll go back to the centre. I have one or two things to prepare. Call me if you need me, Dad.
You may begin, Mr. Holmes, although I'm not going to be able to help you. I don't have much to do with the course nowadays, so I can't give you any hard information.
That's as maybe, but we
No,
need...
that's as is. But if you want my opinion, I'd be quite happy to give it to you. So, fire away.
Okay, thank you. Wow, Paul certainly doesn't take any prisoners. It's obvious who's pulling the strings in this family.
I have about
wonder what
30
they got up to
questions
in their
to ask.
previous guise as Third Eye. 8 o'clock already. How well did you know Kate?
Hardly knew her at all. Met her a few times. At the course, that's about all.
So when was the last time you saw her?
Last Friday. I just popped out of the course and...
These gerbil teeth, they're
7.
really
Speak to her,
shitty
then.
veneers, it looks like. Or dentures.
Possible.
And how did she seem? Was she happy, sad, preoccupied?
She was drunk.
His ends there. She's drunk?
Do you know if Kate had lost this? It's her driving license.
They said
I
it.
don't know that.
You didn't see it lying around anywhere?
No.
No. No. Oh, I don't know that, no.
Did you know anything about Simon Thompson's bike?
No.
I love it.
Have you seen this before?
Looks familiar. Where did you find it?
It was, in the woods.
Presumably had something to do with Kate or her killer.
Well, that's what I'm trying to establish.
Shouldn't it be in an evidence bag, Inspector, in case of contamination?
I didn't have one with me, unfortunately.
Well, don't go testing it for DNA, will you? It's got yours all over it.
He's got a, kind of an Alan Rickman quality to him. Sorry for yawning. I didn't sleep well. I am tired.
Ever tried Simon's homebrew? Simon Thompson?
No, I haven't. I wouldn't touch anything that has had Simon's fingers in it.
Simon's fingers butter. Simon's fingers.
What do you know about this?
It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol we use sometimes on the course. Little bird in cage flying away. Freeing themselves from their past is the analogy.
So do they get them when they join the course or something?
No, not as a rule. I think I bought one once as a present.
Oh, not for Kate, by any chance?
No, not for Kate. I can't really remember who it was for. A birthday present, maybe for one of the students.
Which student?
I've no idea.
I don't know who I specifically bought this gift for. Maybe the student that said an unwanted present.
What do you know about this?
Looks like a mask.
You don't recognize it?
Not particularly. Looks like a monarch mask.
What's a monarch mask?
Monarch is fancy dress outfitters. Ryan goes there sometimes.
More yawning, sorry.
Could you tell me a bit about this?
He's carrying
Had
a
it
giant
designed
bag of
by an
props, yeah.
agency
And when was that?
last year.
Is that when you started the business?
Yes, I suppose so.
What did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
You didn't hear anything about an argument in the pub?
Should I have?
No, that's fine. Have you ever seen one of these before?
I believe it's a scrying mirror, pagan thing.
Ever used one?
Why would I use a scrying mirror?
So you have no interest at all in this sort of thing?
No.
No.
Does the Atlas course use them at all?
Not at all. Strange question.
Not interested in your opinion on my questions. If I did this, does it mean anything to you?
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
I presume you've seen an Atlas student doing that.
Ah, so this is an Atlas thing.
Well, it wasn't exactly our idea. The students started doing it spontaneously to show commitment to the cause. Cute, really. Which student did you see doing that?
I'm not sure, but he was carving it into a tree. I told him to stop.
Did you really? Why?
Defacing public property.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. What's the punishment for that kind of thing nowadays? Prison sentence?
It's usually a fine.
All right. What about defiling public liberty? Does that carry a fine too?
Oddly enough, the student in question argued a similar point. Is that something you encourage on the Atlas course?
We encourage people who put ideas first and moral anachronisms second. The problem with the law, Inspector, is that it's out of date.
Well, I suppose that's a matter of opinion.
Second.
However, you still respect it.
Respect it? I abide by it. We all play by the book, Inspector, but that's only because of the threat of possible incarceration.
Wow, that's fucked up.
How well did you know Liam?
Graffiti's cool,
Liam,
bro.
who took his life.
Oh. Well, as far as I remember, he was a good student, confident, outgoing.
You didn't notice any problems?
I believe he had problems.
Were you there when he died?
Troy, you?
Yes.
And afterwards?
Thank you very much
You didn't
for the
see
brand new
him
Prime Gaming
after
stuff.
the meeting?
No.
Welcome to the Patty
What
Party.
was Liam like that night?
Please.
Apart from being drunk, or possibly because of that, he seemed
Enjoy.
perfectly happy.
He was drunk.
Well, I
Best
assume the
humans.
bottle in his hand contained whiskey and not lemonade.
Lots of similarities to Kate,
Twitch.tv,
don't you think?
or in your
Drinking,
science and
depression,
Muppet.
is
Thank
that
you very
normal
much.
for the
Really
students?
appreciate it.
People come into the Atlas course for quick solutions to their problems. And when they don't get them as quickly as they might have liked, sometimes their impatience gets the better of them.
Can you tell me a little about the Atlas phrase, free to be free?
Where did you hear that?
I was talking to one of your
thank you.
students.
Enjoy your lyric.
It's a little phrase we conjured up to summarize our objectives.
What is your objective, if you don't mind me asking?
Mine, or do you mean the course's objective?
On the course?
The objective of the course is to free people from bondage. We teach that most people are crippled by their past, by guilt, their attitudes, their beliefs. All that kind of nonsense.
Guilt cripples people.
Feeling guilty in business is like a meat eater feeling guilty in an abattoir. Guilt comes from
Just putting me
the
to sleep.
archaic emotional centers of the brain. It's a vestige of our animal ancestry, that's all. In business, you heed it at your peril. I'm sorry, Inspector. My house appears to be haunted.
What?
Do you mind closing the door?
I'm sorry, what?
So, you believe that guilt has no place in business?
None at all. I have few beliefs, Inspector, but that's one of them.
And what if you have done something wrong?
Well, that's the whole point.
I'm sorry.
Guilt has nothing to do with it.
My house appears to
Interesting
be
opinion.
haunted. I didn't catch any of that. I was falling asleep during the first part, and then I could only think about sorry, my house appears to be haunted. Could you close the door? Oh my god. Phrase design, summarize Atlas objectives, course objectives, free students from the past. Students encouraged to free themselves from guilt. No place for guilt in business. Know anything about drugs?
Know what this is, by any chance?
I've no idea. Gardening isn't my kind of thing. Rebecca would probably know. I presume you've met Rebecca.
Yes,
I'm sure she'd enjoy telling you what it is. She's the kind of woman who likes to feel superior. Would probably marry a millionaire and then decide to run her own pub.
Yes, why was that?
Well, she isn't exactly housewife material. She likes to be in control, like Ryan. Shame, isn't it, that I'm in control of both of them?
How trite.
What do you know about this?
So you've been graced with Goebbels' company already, have you? James, our local minister for propaganda. I suppose Ryan already told you about our actual previous incarnation.
He explained, yes.
Did he tell you anything scandalous?
Not unless you count the suicide.
Well, these things happen.
Was it your idea?
The suicide?
Third eye.
Yeah, I suppose it was. As my son had started to atrophy, I decided I ought to give him something to do.
And Third Eye was the same as Atlas, teaching business skills.
Very similar.
So Liam's death didn't prompt you to make any changes?
There was nothing we could do about Liam's death, Inspector. Any more than we could do anything about Kate's. It was out of our control.
You can't blame me for wondering, Paul. 2 student deaths in 2 years.
It's called a coincidence, Inspector. I expect they ate fast food also. But you're not investigating all the local chippies, are you?
No.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Later. I get the feeling I might be seeing a lot of Paul tonight.
I think my lack of sleep has caught up to me. I believe it to be in my best interest to stop streaming. I almost fell asleep a few times. I'm really enjoying it too, that's the thing. That's how you know I'm just tired. I'm not even bored. I'm just sleepy. Just got here. Well, now you get to just leave. Let's see. Main menu. Save game 1. Oh, it does keep track of my chief calls. Whatever. It's fine. Make sure we're good. Game saved. Okay. Come back soon. Alright. Oop, punched you in the ears. Sorry about that. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Hey. Somebody. Who's gaming out there, man? Who's gaming out there tonight? This morning, right now. Who doing the do? Hey. Hey. Oh. Oof. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, damn. Lytorius is still doing his playthrough of Dark Souls. He has 45 minutes left on his subathon.